Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about the temp skid and how to inspect it. Now this is not a full completion inspection. These are just some general tips to think about when doing a temp skid inspection. When I come to site, one of the things that I like to look at is temp skids and temp power, as it's something that gets overlooked very easily. And now just because OSHA may look at it doesn't mean that it's the reason why we need to make sure they're good operating. But I will say, from a standpoint of OSHA, it is something that they love to key in on is temp power. So when we do a temp power skid inspection, what we want to look for is any of the different plugs that may be missing within the system. So as you can see, this one here, that would need to be plugged. Now our temp skids are very nice because these are separate so that we don't cut the whole system down to be able to hook up additional power. But even though there may be not power in here, we still need to make sure that it's plugged. Here, for instance, you see this, when you touch that, that comes right off. Things that you might not think of or see right off the bat, but as you see there, that being that loose and broken, that would need to get fixed as well. Underneath some of these on the panel boxes, a lot of times those knockouts, they need to be plugged, and those sometimes will be missing. That is a key thing. Making sure your breakers, everything is up there snug, and if there is a breaker missing, that there's a plug, a breaker plug, making sure that those are all secured. Another thing to think about when we're looking at these is what's coming out or coming into these systems. A lot of times they are put in, and then a lot of different truck traffic or large earth equipment is moved. This allows for damage to some of the conduits potentially, or direct buried cables. So just overall, just the big things here are the really eye-opening are the plugs, making sure everything's plugged, everything's closed up nice and tight, good shape, any of the conduits or cables coming in and out, and just overall structure, like things like that, making sure that they're in good shape. But lastly, I will say we do have a checklist, so make sure we're utilizing this checklist when doing the temp power inspections. Thank you.